Hello everyone and welcome. In this video, I will be guiding you through a 15-minute everyday Vinyasa flow. We will start together in a comfortable seat facing the front. Closing your eyes if you're comfortable with that or gazing down. Soften your face, sits bones grounded into the mat. Sitting up nice and tall, long spine. Softening in the shoulders. Taking a moment here to arrive on your mat and settle in. Let go of everything else around you, not getting attached or distracted. Turning your attention and awareness inward. Begin to notice the breath here. We'll find 3-part yogic breath together. Begin by placing one hand on your belly, one hand on your heart or chest. Inhale deeply into the belly expands, into the ribs expand, into the chest lifts. Exhale from your chest, from your ribs, from your belly softens. And again, deep inhale into the belly rises, into the ribs, into the chest. Keep breathing. Exhale from chest, from ribs, from belly. One more time at your own pace. Really filling up the lungs. And exhale. Once you're done, hands soften back down to your legs. Open the eyes. Side bend, plant the right hand down. Inhale to reach up and over. You can look down at the ground or up to the ceiling, whatever feels better for the head and neck. Inhale back up through center for a twist. That right hand comes across you to the opposite knee. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, find your twist, maybe gazing over that back shoulder. Back through center, and we'll just switch sides. Plant the left hand down alongside you. Inhale to reach up and over, big side body stretch. Both sits bones stay grounded to the mat. Inhale back up through center for our twist, hand to opposite knee. Back through center. Meeting in a tabletop position, hands and knees, hips over knees, shoulders over wrists, fingers spread wide. Long spine. Moving through rounds of cats and cows. Inhale, belly drops, open the chest, look up. Exhale, really press into the hands, round through the spine, tucking chin to chest. Inhale, belly drops, open up for cow pose. Exhale, hands press into the mat, engage through the low belly here for cat. Keep going at the pace of your own breath. Think about moving the entire length of the spine here. Tailbone all the way out through the crown of the head. One more round of breath. Coming back through a neutral tabletop, neutral spine through center. And we'll step our way to the top of the mat. One foot steps to the top, the other one follows. Inhale to halfway lift. Maybe hands come to shin, nice long spine, soften shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, refold. And inhale, rise to stand, reach up, rise up. Tadasana, mountain pose, hands can come to heart center. We'll move through 3 half sun A's together. On your inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift to lengthen the spine. Exhale, refold. Inhale, root to rise, reach up. Right into your second one, folding forward. On your inhale, halfway lift to lengthen. Exhale, refold over the legs. Ride your breath. Inhale, reach up. Ride your exhale back down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, refold. And inhale, rise up, reach up. Tadasana, mountain pose, hands to heart center, or arms long by your sides, palms forward. Take a breath. Moving through a slow sun A together. Inhale, reach up. Maybe a back bend at the top. Exhale, fold forward. We'll hang out here in a forward fold for a few rounds of breath. So ragdoll arms is an option, grabbing opposite elbows into your hands, swaying side to side. Maybe shaking the head yes and no. Releasing all tension away from the head and neck. Starting to get into the hamstrings, back line of the body. Palm the mat if hands are not there already. Inhale, halfway lift to lengthen, maybe hands to shins. Exhale, palm the mat, plank pose, top of a push-up. Heels to the back wall, press into the hands, create space in between the shoulder blades. Scoop up and in the low belly. Think belly button to spine. Keep breathing. Don't hold your breath. Hug elbows in and lower all the way to the belly. Keep hands where they are, just under the shoulders. Inhale, we'll lift up for cobra pose for a back bend. Soften shoulders away from your ears. Think about pulling the shoulder blades together and down the spine, elbows tucked in. And lift and hover the hands just for a moment or two. Make sure you're really using the strength of your back and spine to lift you up here rather than the hands. Forehead back down. Tuck under the toes, engage through the thighs, plank pose. And hips high down, dog. You can start to pedal out your feet here, rise high up on the toes. Take a deep bend in one knee, melt the opposite heel to the mat. Rise high up on those toes again and switch sides. Keep going just like that, pedaling out your feet, walking your dog, as fast or slow as you'd like. And then find stillness. Scoop the low belly up and in, fingertips spread wide equally, pressing through hands and feet. Lifting and spreading the sitting bones, curling tailbone up to the sky. Soften shoulders away from your ears, lengthening through the back of the neck. And we'll start to make our way to the top, forward folds. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Root to rise, reach up, inhale. And exhale, Tadasana, mountain pose. Take a breath here. And on an inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And we'll make our way to a seat. So bend the knees, come onto your bottom. We'll make our way onto our spines to a reclined position. If you'd like some core work to get you there, string of pearls. Slowly lowering down one vertebrae at a time, slower than you want to. All the way down to a reclined position. Setting up for two symmetrical back bends here. First, bridge pose. Heels close to hips, knees bent up to the ceiling, arms long by your sides. Press into the feet, lifting up the hips and low back. Press those hips up to be in line with your knees. Don't hold your breath. Keep breathing. Little sips of air. Legs are strong. And lower hips back down to the mat. Walk feet out about mat's width. Let them softly and slowly windshield wiper side to side. Come back up through center. You can repeat a bridge pose for your second back bend here, or upward facing bow or wheel as options. So wherever you are, setting up for your back bend, and on an inhale, pressing into the mat firmly and going. Being there for a few rounds of breath. And coming back down. Windshield wiper those knees side to side once again. Setting up for an inversion here, waterfall or modified legs up the wall. Hips will stay grounded, lifting 2 straight legs up to the ceiling. Arms long by your sides, close your eyes. Think hips, knees, ankles all in line. Reversing the blood flow here. Improving our circulation. Very restorative, lunar for the body. Bringing feet back down to the mat. Walk those feet out about mat's width again. And let your knees fall over to the right, gaze towards the left for a supine spinal twist. Knees back up through center, and we'll simply switch sides. Let those knees fall over to the left, gaze to the right. Legs back up through center. Preparing for final rest, lengthening out long on your mat. Become heavy into the mat. Let everything go. Take rest. Shavasana. Beginning to bring awareness back into your breath. And let that breath invite small movements back into the body, wiggling fingers and toes, rolling wrists and ankles. If you would like a full body stretch, you can reach arms overhead, pointing your toes. You can hug knees into chest, give yourself a big squeeze, maybe rock side to side, massaging through the low back. Can roll off to one side or the other. And pressing yourself up to a comfortable seat, ending class together the same way we started, facing the front in a comfortable seated position. Taking a moment here for yourself. Finding easy, natural, free-flowing inhales and exhales. Notice the relaxation and space that you might have found on your mat today. Absorbing the benefits of this practice. Bringing hands to heart center. It was an honor to guide your practice. Thank you for joining me. Bring thumb knuckles up to our third eye, and we bow together in gratitude for time on our mats and for each other. Namaste.